Hello, welcome to Courtney TV, the straight talking YouTube channel. Today I'm attempting to be a peacekeeper around the Dave Courtney recent passing. I don't know if you heard over the last 48 hours, there was a lot going on between Dave's best friend Brendan Maguire, I think I've got his name pronounced right, and Ray Bang Bang Ill. Yeah, so moral of the story is Ray accidentally reported that Dave was murdered when it happened some month or so ago, and he, just like other journalists, he got that wrong, and he didn't do it intentionally. He was given duff information. He had taken it on board a bit quick without researching. I think that's about all he was guilty of at that stage. It's nothing too badly done. I think he tried rectifying it, and then a couple of days ago, Liam Galvin done a wonderful interview with Brendan. Very honest, very sad, but very humorous about Dave's, what actually happened on the day, his final moments, and some of his recent life and some of his life. It was very good, very interesting. But during that 47 minutes, he did throw a derogatory remark towards Ray Bang Bang Ill, yeah, and he countered with something like that knobhead or something. Well, Ray didn't take too kindly to that, understandably, naturally so. And then Ray then fires back on his channel about Brendan's sexuality, or this or that and the other, and all of a sudden it's up in the air and it's distasteful, and all sorts of remarks are coming back in about some about Dave, some about all sorts of let's say this, YouTube channels out there, we say something, I'm saying something now, but they can open up, that they are easier for people just to leave comments there, hiding behind a mask if you like, and most of them are great comments, but some ain't, and I just think there's a time and a place. It's Dave's time, he's still in that period, it's his time as far as I'm concerned. The man has passed. Recently, it's a grieving period for his family and close friends, and I would just like to see people to be mindful of that. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see. And if possibly, I'm not trying to put Brendan and Ray together, but peace is always easier if you can. I don't know Brendan, but I know good friends are good friends of, and I know Ray. I could put them together. I'm not saying I need to, but I always think a piece is better. At this moment in time, as I say, I think it's Dave's time for close friends, family, for his mourning to continue, because it's still very much in its infancy. I mean, I'll give you an example. It's been 30 years now since the Essex boys died, and I was at a funeral in Essex, and I was at the, one of my friends showed me the graves of Craig Rolfe and Pat Tate, and there was quite a crowd gathered around, and the amount of people that were talking derogatory about Rolfe and Tate, and arguably some of it may have been true, they done this, that's it. But for me, I was at the graveside of a 37-year-old Pat Tate and a 26-year-old Craig Rolfe. And I couldn't bring myself to start going down the derogatory road, because I felt like it was their resting place. Arguably they had done wrong, and if some of the things they'd done, that supposedly done, yeah, very wrong. But for me, it's just all too easy to go to start, I'm at somebody's graveside. I'd like to have seen, well, you're 37-year-old, how was you taking another turn? Or you're 26-year-old, you hadn't taken another turn, you hadn't done this, done that, and you'd have been alive. I just didn't want to go down. I think there's a time and a place, and I think this time is Dave's time, and I'd like to see all those comments kept respectfully. That's all I'd like to say. We're talking about the Essex boys. I've got something coming up on the Essex boys that I've never reported before, and I don't think anybody else has ever reported before. It's facts, a million% facts. That's all I talk. I had some involvement, and I'm going to tell a story. It's coming soon. But for now, it's Dave Courtney's time, and if Ray and Brendan can find a way in their art just to gently smooth it over, I'm not telling them to. They're over the age of 21, but I know eventually love beats hate, and I'm going to end it with it's Dave's time of mourning, period. Keep it respectful, please. In the meantime.